Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot reading for the week or the month of February 2024. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the giant Rider-Waite-Smith deck. First card out for you is the Queen of Swords. Beautiful, very eyes on the prize, focused on your goals, focused on what you are growing, what you are doing. I feel like a lot of you are setting up very strong boundaries with people this month. In particular, there may be someone who is very Queen of Swords energy in your life, and this could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be an older feminine energy, or this is just the energy that you're embodying, where this person like is down to business. They want productivity. They are very stern, especially if you work with them. Oh my gosh, like they are all about productivity and no nonsense and getting down to it. So you may be dealing with someone like that who is all business. And you know, they actually are a pretty good leader, I feel. They may not be the most warm or compassionate at times, but you know, they are a really great person to work with in terms of like staying on track, getting things done, organizing things, leading things. And I feel like if you are annoyed at someone like this in your life, especially if you're working with them, there's actually quite a lot that you can learn from them. So pay attention to that, because whoever you're annoyed by or have an emotional reaction to, they are some of your biggest teachers. And I feel like the easiest way to do shadow work is actually to see where you hate other people or where you're annoyed at when it comes to other people. And if you're frustrated because someone is very down to business, productivity, you know, don't stop working, you may benefit by taking on some of those qualities yourself when it comes to your own goals and personal dreams and wish fulfillment. Second card out for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love when the Wheel of Fortune comes out because it's a little surprise. I love surprises, happy surprises from the universe. I don't like surprises from other people. I like to know exactly, you know, what's going to happen in that regard. But the Wheel of Fortune comes out to show that the wheel is changing. The universe will be bringing you an entirely new set of circumstances that will lead to many blessings, prosperity, fortune. Something very unexpected is coming through. I don't know why I feel simultaneously like it's in the workplace or your career, but also with your relationships. So I do wonder if someone unexpectedly is going to reach out to you from the past. But we'll see what cards come out. We have Justice. Yes. Ooh, you know what? I feel like for a lot of you, you have been working really hard in your career or life purpose, whatever it may be, and you may unexpectedly be seeing a lot of results for that hard work. And this could be like a promotion, raise that's very unexpected, or being trained in some sort of like new skill that can lead you to more money. So the energy is really exciting here. I love this. And it feels like ooh, I don't know why. I'm getting like a vision of you catching the attention of very powerful people. So if you work in a traditional setting, such as like a corporate job, I do wonder if like corporate or like, you know, the owners, the managers of you, like above you, are really like talking about you and excited by you and presenting you with some sort of new opportunity or project or idea, responsibility that's super exciting. If it's not in that work setting, I also wonder if some of you watching have some sort of creative thing that you offer online or to a community, and it's catching the eye of someone who is very powerful, and they want to offer you with some sort of collaboration or idea. So I don't know, I'm seeing here like there's some important or powerful people who are sort of eyeing you up in a positive way. So that is interesting. Second row of cards out, fourth card is the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Well, they're not the only ones eyeing you up, Taurus. Knight of Cups shows love. Wow. It shows romance and someone having a crush on you, flirting with you. And you know, I'm even seeing some of you guys watching have been in a long-term relationship, but it's still like the slightest touch like turns your partner on, or like they still get just as excited by you. So, and if this is someone newer in your life, I feel like that energy is not going to go away. So it's something very special here. But it's still in a developmental stage with it coming out as a knight. There's still some more maturing to happen here, some more settling and figuring each other out. Okay, center of your spread is the Tower. And I don't know if it was one of your readings, and this is coming out right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. This combination came out in a reading a few weeks ago for one of the signs, and I was telling them how these two cards to me are like the two cards in the tarot that represent really unexpected events slapping you in the face out of nowhere. And so when they come up in a reading together, oh my gosh, the universe is gonna put you through a set of circumstances that, like, it's not something you're gonna actively seek out and search and chase. It's literally like, here's a big opportunity for you. Here's a big change. Take it or leave it. And I feel like you're gonna take it, and it is going to completely break down all of the negative things that you were complaining about in your life, all of the toxic things you were complaining about, that's being torn down. This is the center of your spread, the Tower. And low key, I love the Tower because it does show things completely falling apart and reality around you completely changing. But it's changing in a positive way, and everything that is exiting your life, everything that's crumbling, is something that was not built on a strong foundation. And I feel it's almost like Spirit is sending this storm into your life, and this storm will destroy anything in your life that does not have this solid, strong foundation. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of endings this month, but the things that are ending, it's going to be good that is ending, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune gives that same energy, but it brings in positive, new things. This is massive amounts of change happening for you in February. That's crazy, because you deserve it, by the way. Like, this is a massive blessing. You deserve the changes that are about to take place. And, you know, I feel like there is new love entering your life. And I feel like old toxic love is breaking down. There's new money and prosperity and opportunities entering your life. And the old beliefs that prevented them are breaking down. So this is an amazing reading. I really need to see more though. Oh my God. Sixth card out is the World. Oh my gosh. You know, the amount of change that's coming through in this 1 month in February is so massive that I'm actually starting to wonder if a lot of you Tauruses watching are having some sort of major upheaval in your life. Like, are you moving? Are you, finalizing a divorce and dating someone new? Are you, I don't know. There's so many yet so little examples of how this energy could show itself. And I'm going to be honest, this energy that I'm feeling here is not something that you experience every day. This is like once in a lifetime circumstances where such massive upheavals and change take place in such a short amount of time. And it's all very much out of your control. In fact, there's 6 cards here on the table, and none of them represent what is in your control, because you have 2 court cards, which represents people outside of yourself, and then the other 4 cards are all major arcana, which shows the universe doing its thing and divine intervention. So it kind of feels like life is happening for you this month, and there will be change, and this change is not something you are actively seeking out and searching for. It's just popping up. It's just happening. The opportunities are just showing up in your life. Endings, sudden truths, new beginnings, new opportunities and offers and blessings, they're just showing up for you, and you don't have to do anything except decide in the present moment if these changes are for you, or if you want to take on these changes that are happening. But the World card shows massive endings and new beginnings. You've learned everything that you needed to learn from either a certain relationship, a certain job, a certain position, a certain place that you were at in life. And you're ready for the next step. You're ready for a new cycle. And not only do you see this, but your spirit guide sees this. Other people in this world sees this, and they're saying, you know what? They're ready for the next step. They're ready for a new level of success. And this is ascending you. I feel like the universe is ascending you to a higher level of existence where, oh my gosh, and you know what's funny? I don't know if this was your reading or another sign's reading where these two cards came out, like I was saying, the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. But I remember the same message coming out where I was going to say it's like you're moving from a stream to a big river, as if you're like a fish, you know, you grew up in a tiny little stream or creek and you know all the people there, all of the opportunities that exist there for you, you learn them all. And now you're ready to move into a gigantic river where there's so many unknowns and so many lessons, so much prosperity, way more prosperity. But it's a whole new world. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. So this is beautiful. Final row of cards out, 7th card. Oh my gosh, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, let's talk here, guys. I do not sugarcoat readings. Having the 3 of Swords and the Tower come out in the same spread, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, this is so happy. Like, no, there is an ending of something that's toxic for you, something that's not right for you, something that's out of alignment for you is definitely coming crumbling down, okay? Crumbling down. And, you know, with this change, there will be a period of just like having to take a moment to breathe and process. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's so wild because while that's happening, I feel like there's also incredible love and new blessings coming in simultaneously. I do wonder, actually, we look at this row of cards here. We have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. I do wonder for some of you if you were in a relationship that's failing or has failed because you were in your queen energy, very strong, astute, proud, in control of your life, and you were trying to hook up with someone who's a little knight, you know, they just are not nearly as emotionally mature as you, grounded, ready for something long-term. And you know, in fact, they may have, that may be why you had to set your boundaries and end this, because they may have wanted to stay in a situationship, or you know, actually for some of you it may have been the opposite too. I'm just saying, where someone was offering you something amazing, something long-term, something very settled and stable, but you're just not ready for that. Either way, it doesn't matter. None of you are in the wrong. It just feels like you're at different places wanting different things at different levels. So this combination here, someone was very serious, someone was ready, available, but they're not going to play around. You know, they're not going to sit around and wait for the other person to be ready for the level of seriousness that they were offering. And that may have caused a heartbreak. But you know what? That ending was necessary, because if you were to try to stay with this person, it just wouldn't have been good for either of your growth. So you just weren't compatible. You were at the same place. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. This could be a friendship or a business partnership or something. It just feels like you were not at the same wavelength. Like, one's a queen, one's a knight. One rules over swords, one rules over cups. So, you know. And with this combination, there also probably was some communication issues. Whoever represents the queen here probably is very direct in their communication, logical, clear, and the knight here may be a little less clear, more like artsy, poetic, romantic, sure, but not as clear in their intentions as the Queen of Swords. And whoever this person is, Knight of Cups, they may really love the thrill, the high, the chase, the passion, the honeymoon phase that comes with new love and connections. And they may enjoy that and move along their merry way and find that excitement elsewhere and then come back, you know? And there's actually nothing wrong with that as long as you're upfront about wanting that. But it definitely is not in alignment here. So there was some sort of ending that took place or is going to take place, and you'll already know it if that's the case. And this was definitely necessary, and it allowed you to, I just feel like Taurus, in the past few weeks, the universe has just been breaking down everything in your life that is toxic. And so some of you may have been a little bit overwhelmed recently because it's like one thing after another just exiting your life, leaving your life, crumbling. And you're sort of seeing your friendships, your life, your reality being torn apart in real time, Like one friend bites the dust, another opportunity exits your life. And these things that are ending, they're not good for you. I'm not saying they're toxic, but it's no longer in alignment with you. You experienced a massive leveling up, massive spiritual downloads. And now, like, you're out of alignment with a lot, and those things that you're out of alignment with are leaving. However, it's being replaced by a lot of beautiful opportunities and people and situations that are in alignment. So it's actually a good thing. Oh, we have the 7 of Swords right next to the 3 of Swords, right underneath the Tower. Guys, I am sorry. I really do feel like they're one of those things that ended, and it might have probably been a friendship or probably, I'm tripping over my words, probably a romantic connection for a lot of you, where you felt sort of betrayed by this person. They weren't taking you seriously. And, this may have been the type of person who said like, oh, I love you. And, all the sweet honeyed words, what are we going to name our children? Like, I can't wait to see you again, and blah, 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 blah. Opening up about this deep stuff and making it really seem like you were going to be something long lasting. And, this feels like someone who, like I said, comes and enjoys that honeymoon romantic period, but then it's like they don't want the responsibility of being there for you and being stable and consistent. This was someone who probably told you one way or another that they enjoy, the benefits of being with you, being in your life, but they like disappearing, they like their space, and they're just not ready for a commitment. They're just not ready for the level of communication, respect, and friendship that you are expecting. And here's the thing, guys, they did kind of suck because you're someone who intrinsically provides comfort and security, consistency, stability to the people that you care about. So when you're talking to someone, opening up to them, loving them, you're going to do all these little subtle things to make them feel so comforted by you, so heard by you. You're someone who goes out of your way to make sure, like, say for example, you're really busy one day and you really can't text them, and they send you this long text, you'll go out of your way to say, hey, look, I see your text. I'm really busy right now, but I'll get back to you. Like, I just want to let you know I'm not ignoring you. That's the type of behavior that you do. You make sure that people feel really safe and comfortable. This person, therefore, was enjoying that. They got all of their needs and wants met by you, but they did not offer that same energy back. And they made it seem like you were the needy, weird, whatever one, because they're like, well, I feel like this is fine where we're at, all my needs and wants are being met, and I don't want to, offer anything more. I don't want to give more. They literally, one way or another, told you that they want to take all of the benefits of being in your life, but not give any of that back. They're selfish. 7 of Swords, they're selfish. And for some of you, they may have literally been, and this is only a few of you, like really, really toxic, cheating, lying, all of that. So if you get that vibe from them, this is confirmation of that. If you never really felt that from them, it's not saying that they were liar, cheaters, stealers, but clearly just selfish, egotistical, and not willing to give what they receive, which is horrible. And I'm sorry that you guys went through that. However, the funny thing is, I feel like karma, the wheels of karma, the wheels of fate are turning. And, I would be lying if I said that I don't get a little bit of pleasure to tell you that whoever this person is that did you wrong is now suffering and regretting how they acted and treated you. And meanwhile, as that's happening, you are receiving a lot of prosperity, growth, abundance, amazing opportunities from the universe. And you know what? I feel like with the Justice card especially, you're at peace with everything that happened. That's the thing. There may have been a mourning period because of everything that happened and how, horrific it is. However, you are always at peace with what happened because at the end of the day, you tried. and you acted with integrity, and you were honest, and you shared your feelings and emotions. You did everything you could in this relationship or this situation to act in the highest level of integrity. You tried, and this person didn't want to give you what you gave. And so that's the beginning, middle, and end of it. And because of that, you're able to move forward without having to carry this burden on your back of guilt, of shame, of regrets. Because it's like, you know what? I tried my best. And that's all I can do. And you move along, you move forward. And I feel like in February, you are moving along, you are moving forward. And the funniest thing's happening, Spirit sees like, oh, you acted with so much integrity. And I feel like you take that trait of integrity, hard work, and you've been in that energy for most of your life. And it's just kind of funny because so much good karma is coming back to you in the form of like money or opportunities, success, abundance. It'll look different for all of you what actually comes forward in February, but it's good stuff, love. And this person who sort of kind of betrayed your trust, they're suffering. And I know we shouldn't laugh. We shouldn't get joy from other people's suffering and karma. But I mean, they had it coming. And I do feel like this person still thinks heavily about you and they're really feeling the regret, the shame, whatever. Final card out, 3 of Cups. You're getting so much joy from your friendships, from your family, from your life. Like 3 of Cups is literally celebrating life, being happy, going out, traveling, enjoying, living life to the fullest. And this is where your energy is at all throughout February, truly living your life to the fullest. Also, I want to say, with the World card and the 3 of Cups coming out on top of each other like this, there is going to be a big accomplishment for you or something to celebrate. For some of you, well, I guess, wait a second, it's not Taurus season, but if you have like Taurus moon rising, some of you may be born in February. I've seen like a birthday celebration for a lot of you, or it could be someone else's birthday. But I'm seeing your personal sort of goal being met, like celebrating something very successful that's happening for you. And it feels like it's something that puts you in the public eye, or you're getting recognized for your hard work and effort. You know, that's the thing. Whoever this person was, they did not see what they had when they had it. They did not recognize your worth. And you always low-key felt like they thought themselves better than you, or they were egotistical. And, you know, you felt that when you were with them, and they wanted to get all the benefits of being with you without any of the work. You stood up for yourself. You said, I'm the Queen of Swords, okay? I am the Queen of Swords. I am not putting up with this. And you know what's so funny? The universe is now aligning you with that Queen of Swords energy, knowing your worth energy. And there are people in your life who do recognize your worth, who are flooding towards you because you made that decision. Because you put yourself into energetic alignment with knowing your worth. People are seeing your worth. And so I'm seeing a lot of Tauruses will be getting promotions this month, big pay raises, really big success in your business if you have a business, or your art if you're an entertainer or artist of any kind. This is amassing quite the audience. You know, this could even be new love, like literally new love, someone who is an amazing person coming forward. So it'll look different. The blessings will look different for all of you, but it's just so funny how life works out that way. Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.